Hey there, YouTube land. Today, we're taking a look at another Le Sabot or Le Sabot knife. This one is from Thiers, as you can kind of see. You can actually pinch this pretty easily. I tend to open it with the nail neck. This is, of course, as many of their knives are, 12C 27 steel Sandvik, which means it's going to have a very fine grain structure, and it's also going to be pretty stain resistant, or stainless. Really quick, we'll go over some of these markings. This is the Thiers stamp. As you can obviously see, this is a collaboration. This means it's made in France. The Thiers stamp has something to do with back in the day, some people got together and were like, we're going to make a standard for quality, and we're also going to make sure that we ethically sell knives from Thiers, so they can't use any type of salacious advertising, can't say it's the best knife, and some other stuff. Check it out on the internet. This is made pretty well. I paid, I think, $58 for it. The action is really nice, actually. When it made its way to me, it was really dry, so I had to oil it. I wouldn't say substantially, but thoroughly. And I waxed everything, Renaissance wax. I got this from Knives of France. Hang on a second. This is not paid promotional advertising, by the way. This dude is pretty cool. He, I think, works, I could be wrong, but judging by where this is in the world, his location, whoever is running this, it might not be a guy. I think he works on oil and gas in Midland, Texas. And I didn't mean to dox him. I don't think I did. But yeah, so this is like doing business with this person is American as apple pie. Knives in the U.S. are closely tied with oil in the U.S. So I thought it was fitting. Super cool guy. When I bought from him, he, well, I also followed on Instagram. But so he showed me what knife I was going to get, this one. He asked me too, I think it was either, I think it was a handful, and I was like, 3 knives. Which one would you like? I was like, the one with the most white, basically. And I probably could have asked for like the best fit and finish or whatever, and had him look it over. But really, I just wanted to have basically this. And this is what he showed me I was going to get. I really like this side, so-called pile side. This would be the mark side. And as you can see, the gapage is not really that substantial. I didn't really like the edge it came with. Put on a little bit. I use a 22-degree edge, I think. This looked like it had been pulled through a sharpener at some point. Probably not by this person. But, so yeah, I put a new edge on it. And the lines of this knife are clearly beautiful. This is, I think, something that obviously straddles the line between art and function, right? Like Ducati motorcycles or Great Eastern Cutlery out of Titusville, Pennsylvania. Another hub of cutlery, much like Thiers is. There's a lot of symmetries, I was going to say. Similarities is what I meant to say. Between our knife culture and theirs. Theirs obviously has a little bit more history behind it, but it's the same spirit, and I think that's really what is important. This thing fits in my hand very nicely. This really is a gentleman's folder, although overseas, I wouldn't be surprised to see a farmer using this, to be honest. But this is something that most people are going to instantly recognize as not just a tool, but something that someone who only is going to use this knife as a tool would carry, right? Like, this is not something that you're going to stab someone with, although you probably could. It would take a little bit of practice beforehand, but it's just not the purpose of something like this at all. So yeah, check out this guy, check out these knives. That's all she wrote for this one.